Oh, there's a flamer over here. It'd be nice if I... Oh, never mind. I think he's dead. Be nice if someone Rook mining bombed his thing. I've actually been wanting to play Rook for a bit. Damn, it's Trent. Ah, I missed. Yeah, I'm ass. I've been wanting to play Rook for a while because I've been caught in a lot of situations where someone's been hiding behind cover. And it'd be nice if I could just have a Rook to get rid of the rocks. Please die? Okay. It's not obvious. We're on Talon and the Prince with Marksman. The randomizer really likes Marksman for some reason. I'm not sure if that's like a legitimate issue or anything. I think that's the AT looking at me right now. Okay, helmet's gone. That's good. I think that's the AT. Is that the AT with the helmet gone? I hope so. Where is this guy that I can't see? Oh, well, that's Trench gone. Ow! I could have gotten him! I think it actually would have been better for us to lose because now they have the defensive advantage, but who cares? As long as we get rid of that AT, we'll be a-okay. I wouldn't mind losing this game because it'd be nice to continue the campaign just for a little longer. Nice, AT's gone. That's all we needed. That's what happens when you don't have elite reinforcements. Actually play the game. It's in my opinion that elite reinforcements should not just be random. I think it should be given to the most active players. It just makes the most sense because why would you... Otherwise you risk the chance of it falling to the people who don't actually play. This guy's 100% trapping us. Join mid-game. 18? God damn. Okay, this kid's actually pretty good. Today, I think I have a shorter thing to talk about. It's about how you really shouldn't let a single, or like just a couple stories of other people like failing at a certain thing stop you from doing something that to you sounds really fun. I'm gonna pull up an example that's been that's been going on at around my city. Let me get on the point, please. The point. What the heck? Really wish I was playing a different class of Soldat. Oh my god, my aim is suffering. So I wanted to give an example from my country. As some of you would know, I live in Australia. It's pretty obvious by me sometimes checking the menu. You should see the server there. It's not like big secret information or anything. Ow, what the heck? Where am I being shot from? I'm gonna see if I can get into that little side house. I think we can hold the point from there as long as we don't, die. It would be better if I had a shotgun with me, but we take what we can get. Why is there a barbed wire here? Who put that there? Okay, we gotta move forward. Shit, we lost the point. That's just okay. I'm too nervous when playing this game, man. I need to, like, relax a bit. What is the purpose of doing this? You're just making it harder for us to get to the point. These rooks, man. I was watching one of Drafford's videos recently, and he said rooks are either really stupid or really smart. I actually cannot agree less with that statement. The specific example is skiing. And being in Australia, we don't really have... Well, in my part of Australia, we don't get snow. Ow, what the heck? My helmet wasn't even out. Okay. I'm not really sure if this loadout really fits me. I think I'd much prefer a shotgun, even though, well, that's objectively easier, I suppose. Genuinely, what is this guy doing? Okay, you're gonna heal. I'm gonna move up. What am I getting hit by? Okay, there's a guy on the side. That's what it was. I don't know if that Rook from before was being genuinely stupid. What are you doing? What is this guy doing? There's really nothing we can do when put in this situation thanks to that one Rook. It'd be a miracle if we can take the point. Okay, I have to rip up the ladder again. We can't even get on the point. Okay, this is just a lost cause. Okay, I'm screwed already. I'm gonna get a headshot here. What is this defense? This is the worst defense. Well, I can't be surprised since one of our Rooks is griefing us. Actually, I think it's both of the Rooks. I have a suspicion that it's both of them. That's a judge. GG's. Alright, time to watch our Rooks throw us again. While we mine to the next point. Yeah, looks we can't even mine up. It's just no hope. There have been a few deaths in Australia when in overseas skiing. And a couple of those pieces of news, they got... Look at this guy, he's literally mining down! Excuse me, how did I miss that? It's a miracle that we actually took this point. We're actually fighting an uphill battle here. Be cool if we could backcap. It's a shotgun, definitely. Are they gonna let us take the point? Okay, we're actually making progress. Never mind, take it back. Well, me and the Lancer and I are making progress. I don't know where the rest of my team is. They're just staying back for some reason. Who knows why? Keep getting off track. Okay, so these skiing deaths, they reach the school and like a lot of kids start reading into the news, and suddenly like whenever I talk about skiing as like a fun activity to friends, they would always go like, before they'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty fun, but now they're just like, no way am I doing that. And that's literally only because of 2 deaths, I think it was in a year. Like sure, skiing is not the safest sport, but it also isn't a particularly lethal one either. I thought I could warp end that. No, maybe not. Wow, that guy's lagging. I'm lagging. Where's the last guy? Okay. So skiing is not exactly a lethal sport. It's just... It's not the safest either, I'll get that. Like, you watch all those videos of those guys, like, jumping off cliffs and then, like, breaking their legs and all that stuff. So I'm not trying to say that it's a safe sport, but it's certainly not the most lethal sport, nor is it exactly really dangerous. Like, if you go on the easy slopes, your chances of death are, like, basically 0. Like, you go on those slopes and you see, like, little kids who are, like, 8 years old skiing on those tracks. If parents in that country thought that skiing would be a lethal sport, not a lethal sport, a dangerous sport, do you really think they'd let their 8-year-old children on the slopes? No. But, the people around me, they only decide to take in one source of information, being the deaths from the Australian deaths. And honestly, this is a pretty big shame because, in my opinion at least, they're missing out a lot. I think we've effectively bottlenecked them here. We are losing all of the points though, which is not good. Lag spike, thank you. So it's a shame that my classmates can't think about like actually weighing all of the reasons and just thinking about the deaths. Like obviously the deaths are powerful, but anyone with a sense of reason would actually evaluate all of the aspects of the argument. Like again, I will say again, why would these parents... Holy, that's a lot of people. So I'll say this again, and I have been repeating myself a few times by now. Parents would not be putting their children on the slopes if it was dangerous. And people really fail to see that, and well, it's a shame. And the one takeaway from all of this, I guess, is don't let just a few instances of someone getting... a tragedy stop you from doing what you want, because there will always be stories of tragedy. You just need to look rationally at the situation. If there is 100% reason against doing it, then sure, go ahead. But if there are elements of it being a good decision, then at the very least consider them and try not to focus all on the negativity. And it is a real shame for the people who just choose to not evaluate all of the sides, because they miss out. And I guarantee you, all of those people, all of my classmates who were like heavily affected by the stories of those people dying, I gotta say, they're gonna miss out on one of the best life experiences. So to finish, I think the real tragedy are the people that that are missing out on things that they really should have considered more. About this loadout, I'm not really a big fan of the prints, even though it is, in my opinion, probably one of the best guns. I just can't hit my shots because I'm too nervous. I don't like how the reserves work. On Soldat, this is like... I think prints only works on Soldat because of the low reserves. I think you get like... How many bullets do you get? You get 14 bullets to start out with. And in my opinion, that is definitely not enough, especially when the max reserves is, I think, 14 or 21? It's 21. You should just be able to take more bullets in my opinion. I think I want to use the adjudicator. Hopefully that comes up sometime. And I also want to get off marksman. Like this perk is entirely useless on this loadout. The only gun that I think you would need marksman for is possibly the Judgment or the Jesse, because I actually made a Jesse video before. A lot of people say that the Jesse is the best rifle. I disagree because of the accuracy. There are a number of times where I've tried to hit someone on the head. My cursor was perfectly on their head, it would have hit, but the accuracy throws. I know focus aim is a thing, but there are not many situations in the games that I play where you can really focus aim and like hold a corner. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk about something new as always. Actually, I might do a continuation. There is a bit more that I would like to talk about, but we'll see. It'll all happen tomorrow.